Alright, what's going on, everybody? Caught you raw. Peace and love. Blessings to the 144 and the ones with the knowledge at hand that's waking up to this time. You are the frequency. Yes. You are the resistance. You are the force. So, my message for today is social media. Ooh, that wonderful social media. Open my window up. Get some air. Should have got my everything in place. Trying to get everything in place while I do the video. Should have did it before. Anyway. Alright, so cool. Alright, here we go. So social media. This social media thing. Media. Or eat it is no like eaty. AI. The medium ground where we become sociable. So who is this medium? Who controls the medium? Well, it's whoever you use. So Instagram is that medium to their media, right? Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all these things. And, when I look at social media altogether, when I break down the word, the word by itself is foretelling who controls it. When you look at the word social, like social security, social, you're looking at, I always broke the word down too, looking at social. So social, I should have wrote this backwards. I knew this was going to happen. So social, spell out social. SOCIAL. So let me see if I can write this backwards for you. SOCIAL. Alright. Boom! I can write in a mirror effect. I can write backwards in my mind. Yes. So social. Thing I got up here is if you got CIA right here in social. CIA, and then you have the L at the very end. So if you move the L over here, you get soul. Soul. Or the soul of man, that person. So the CIA spells on people. So social. So you're very sociable. People's, your words. When you go online on these social sites, you're being spied on. Your words. So just don't go in there thinking that you're going to say any old thing. It's not going to be, no one not going to say nothing. They do look at what we talk about. That's why they like, hey, Facebook ended up being an experiment where they can actually see where the AI hive mind can see where the intelligence of the people are currently at this time. And we are showing them that we are wide awakening. This social construct. That's why now we can say. That's why now it makes more sense. Where you say, "Oh, this is a computer-generated matrix," because now you can look at it like, "Oh, social construct. CIA right in the middle of it, letting you know who runs this AI computer, who is running this whole thing. So this social, these sites. So okay, so you got that, and then you got media. So I'm gonna write this down. So you got soul, then you got media, all right. So you got the AI right here. And you got Edie, which is a form of AI, which is the name of AI. All right. So you got social media, and you got Edie. Yes, I can write backwards. Media, you got ED, AI, Soul, CIA. So, there you go. The AI program, the media is the AI program. The social is the CIA spying on the people. So you got the AI spying on the people that's ran by the CIA. The CIA. CIA. The AI. CIA, right? You're seeing the AI. The soul of people needs to see the AI. We need to understand that the AI programming sees us, the all-seeing eye, above. Big brother eye. They see us. Social media. That's what this means. So, everything around us is an AI. There's an AI construct tied to it. So we have AI constructs tied to things. The AI system, the hive mind. They're a hive mind. They're a system. They need to be ran by something like that. So yeah. So that's what I was looking at. I was listening to a brother speak, Remedy H, talk about the coronavirus and how that's also part of the AI system. And I was like, yeah, they have to create something for us to be in fear, to watch us, to learn from us. That's what a virus does, right? We have inside of us already viruses or offline. So when you think about that, when you have a virus or something inside of you already that's already there, but it's just offline, how do you turn it online? You got to turn on an AI construct. So that's what I was talking about as far as us being. That's why I talk about, hey, cover your face up. They don't want you to be sociable. They don't want you to speak to other people. To be around other beings, right? Not to say mass is good. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, they understanding that you're not going to actually learn about you're not going to actually, become sociable or learn that, this whole closing your mouth, closing your throat chakra, not expressing, not, basically it's just an attack of the throat chakra, it's an attack on the throat chakra, just AI system. So meditation, I would say meditation on the around this area, around the throat chakra, is needed. Girl, hold on, give me one moment. I'm back. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is, your voice. When you're around other people, you can express yourself. You can speak. You can talk. You can share information and knowledge. You can your frequency can bounce off other people. But when you're quiet, when you're covered up, you lose the sense of connection. And we need to be more connected with one another. That connection. Okay, so once again, so you got the media giving you these stories, these false beings on TV, these AI beings giving you these stories, right? That's why having them on TV look like fake AI creatures. And they're telling you not to be so sociable because they know the soul beings need to be around each other for it to build a kinetic barrier, energy barrier, a spiritual barrier. But when we're muzzled up, our voice box is closed, and we lose the connection with one another. Because in these third dimensional bodies, this is how we carry out frequency through our voice. Not so much through telekinesis, like we used to, but more through our voices now. So, hold on. All right. So basically, so you got EI, Soul, CIA. Let me see what I'm trying to say. And connection. Yeah, work on your voice chakra because your voice chakra will help you open up and speak out, become loose. Okay, I apologize about the interruption. Keep pause my video back and forth, back and forth. I just had uncontrollable random sneezes. I stepped outside a little bit to get the mail. That's probably why. They cut some trees next door. They cutting up all these trees. I think they getting rid of one tree and another tree, and and all the tree ID, all that breeze is blowing every single small debris over here by my house. My car is covered up with tree residue. So, and by the way, I need to take a picture of the tree right over here that my brother was cutting on, and show you that trees bleeds too, because trees are alive. Because we're connected. I'm connected to the trees. That's why I'd be like, y'all just leave those trees alone. Those trees been here for longer than you have. Now you want to cut all over it and stuff, but yeah, that's what people want to do. But yeah, that's just me. But let me catch back up what I was talking about. So your social, they want to cut us off. They want to cut our social, our connection, and they can attack us individually in fear. And that's the whole program they want you to do with the media, the AI. They want you to be in fear. Once you stay in fear, that lowers your vibration well enough to where they can continue to attack you. Then they use social media advertisements to show people masks, and people do put masks on and who have the like little profile that says mask wear lives and all this stuff, mask save lives. You're part of the program too, so you're helping this AI, this program, continue itself, right? So this is what I wanted to talk about. Yeah, that's what I want to talk about. So Edie, or Indinia, you know, well, I was not trying to connect to Adidia, but Edie, AI. Edie is a robot name on Mass Effect. I play Mass Effect, but basically the AI name is Edie, or you can say Eden. The very beginning of the AI program, it's Eden, Edie. Eden. Yeah, I think I spelled it correctly. I may not. So if I didn't spell Eden correctly, oh well. Eden, Eden, AI. The beginning of AI construct where mankind tried to rebel and get out of. So, because we became socially aware of what the construct was, this tree of knowledge. What is this tree of knowledge? The Age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius is the tree of knowledge, and we became socially aware. What is the tree of knowledge right now? Is the World Wide Web. Tree of knowledge. And World Wide Web. World. Hold on. So we got the World Wide Web, which is the current tree of life. Because we add branches to this, to the algorithms. We add branches. Branches are websites. There's brand new websites happens every day. There's trees. There's branches that get pulled off every day. Just like websites, it gets removed. So this is the current tree of knowledge right here. And they watch over this tree of knowledge. They are aware of people on here using it for different reasons. So this AI program of Eden had a tree of knowledge and of good and evil, because there's many things on here, right? And the people who were trapped in the cube of Eden found a way to become sociable. And God was basically the CIA. God, this eye, this all-seeing eye, is basically the program that watches everyone. So we had to find different ways to spread the message. Fast forward today, as everything is in the past, it's now in the present, we have social media, where we can become sociable about the media, about the AI that program. So that's what we're seeing right now. We're seeing all of us become aware. We became aware of the media, games and lies and all of that nature. So we are aware of what's going on. So no more of their lies will be played upon us pretty soon, because we're breaking down the system. So we're breaking this system down. So this whole system is ran by this AI program. It's no longer going to be valid. And if you look at Eden, pretty much Eden is the electronic den. Yeah, there we go. Den. So the electronic den, AI, ED. So all this plays hand in hand. We got a public hub. This Earth is a public hub. We're plugged into the matrix. We're plugged into the system. So, but it's all ran by a overseeing eye, seeing the AI, seeing the AI, seeing the AI. See. And their overall goal is the soul of man. Soul. Those who have the original soul. Overseeing those beings. While we're trapped in this Eden, electronic den, added on, and we're feasting off the World Wide Web, the tree of knowledge. So that's what I want to show y'all. So even with this whole, even with viruses, is another term for computers, a virus. So that's why I said this whole COVID thing is a virus to the system. And if you, as Remedy H was saying, which makes sense because I thought of it myself as well, merge, if you do like a system merge, you're basically is making yourself immune. Or like I said before, I said it about 3 or 4 months ago, that we are the virus, basically. We are the virus against the system. Because we are against the system. And we're merging with it. Or at least I know I am. I'd say, hey, I say my system gives it out to those who invades my software. So my mind, my software. So that's how I look at that. So that's what I want to show y'all today, social media. Sorry about the interruption, back and forth. You know, I went outside and I had my window down, and next thing you know, I just started sneezing and stuff. So yeah, I gotta start doing my detox because it's the time of the year the weather is changing. So that's when leaves, pollen, all this stuff. So I gotta start detoxing. Pollen should not really be affecting me so much. I like nature, but that's the time. That's when it lets me know I need to start doing some type of cleansing. So, all right then, Kachira. Thank you for watching.